Government leaders have abandoned the capital and are now hiding in exile. Information out of occupied Athens has been sporadic, but Soviet forces are indeed in control of the capital as well as much of the outlying territories in Greece. In the city, fighting among Allied and Soviet troops continues, but the Allied death toll is rising rapidly. Now it remains to be seen if Allied forces will be able to weather this onslaught intact. Reacting to this latest assault, Allied diplomats led the United Nations in a 281-7 vote that, in approving a unique military funding initiative aimed at increasing global Allied support. This proposal calls for the formation of a global defense agency to be temporarily established in an as yet unnamed European capital. Indeed, in control of the capital as well as much of the outlying.
Sounds bad, does it not? Well, it is. But Stalin has just written his obituary. At last, this will help us galvanize the rest of the world against him. Yes, we have lost Greece. But we are not out just yet. Stalin may think so. But if we can continue to counsel the talents of commanders like yourself, we will come through this war on top. My old friend... One of Tanya's men. She found something. But Russian security agents have captured her. They will almost certainly take her back to Moscow. We must get her back. She has vital information on the Iron Curtain project. That information could help tip the scales in our favor. Let him clear his head. In this state, he is of no use to us. The Soviets currently hold Tanya near Grodno. The prison is well guarded, but a supply truck from a nearby Soviet base runs through the facility several times a day. If your spies can infiltrate the war factory, they may be able to hitch a ride into the prison compound. Once you have found Tanya, get her out of there any way you can.
Oh. Ooh. Oh. Such a pretty face. Where is Professor Einstein? I was hoping you'd say that. I'm afraid the effects are quite permanent.
Reinforcements have arrived. Timer started.
Commander. For king and country. For king and country. On my way. For king and country. On my way. For king and country. On my way. For king and country. Indeed. Commander. Indeed. For king and country. Indeed. For king and country. On my way. For king and country. Commander. On my way. For king and country. Indeed. On my way. Indeed. On my way. On my way. For king and country.
Building infiltrated. Building infiltrated.
That's all you got?
Tanya,
Yes, sir, I'm there. Chew on this. Cha-ching, let's rock. I'm there. Chew on this. Let's rock. I'm there. Let's rock. Cha-ching. Let's rock. Let's rock. I'm there. Yeah, I'm there. Chew on this. I'm there. Cha-ching. Chew on this. Cha-ching. I'm there. I'm there.
Reinforcements have arrived. Reinforcements have arrived. Allied reinforcements have arrived from the south.
Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. 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 Reporting. Very well. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Awaiting order.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. At once. Very well. At yes, once. Sir. Yes, sir. Very well. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Vehicle affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Waiting orders. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. At once. Waiting orders. Reporting. Acknowledged. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit
yes,
lost.
sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting. Very well. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit
yes, sir.
lost.
At once.
Unit
Reporting.
lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Lost.
Engineering. Affirmative. Waiting affirmative. 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 Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
New construction options. Building.
Vehicle affirmative.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Construction complete. New construction
Waiting
options.
orders. Knowledge.
Building. Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Yes, affirmative. Yes, affirmative. Yes, sir. Knowledge.
New construction options. Our base is under attack. Training. Unit ready. Training.
Awaiting orders.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
Training.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Building. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. At once. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir. Very well. At
New
once.
construction
Yes, sir.
options. Training. On hold.
Yes, sir.
Ready.
Agreed. Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Building.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Yes, sir? Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir? Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
At once.
Construction complete. Building. Low power. On hold. Cancel.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir? Affirmative.
Building. Insufficient funds. Repairing. Construction complete. New
Yes,
construction
sir.
options.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Vehicle report. Affirmative.
Repairing.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Reporting. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Repairing.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
repaired.
Vehicle reporting. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Repairing. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
prepared.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Repairing. Insufficient funds. Repairing. Construction complete. Building. Unit
Awaiting
ready.
order. Acknowledged.
Unit repaired. Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Awaiting order. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Awaiting order. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Waiting orders. Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. At once.
Repairing.
Reporting.
Base is under attack. Repairing.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit repaired.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Repairing.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Awaiting order. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit repaired.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Silence needed.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Base is under attack.
Affirmative.
Construction complete. Repairing. Unit repaired.
Reporting.
Repairing.
Yes, sir.
Unit repaired. Building. Repairing. Construction complete. Unit repaired.
Awaiting orders.
Building.
Awaiting orders.
Construction
Affirmative, sir.
complete. Building.
Vehicle reporting.
Training.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Building. Unit ready. Construction complete. Repairing. Building. Unit
Awaiting orders.
ready.
Agreed. Vehicle affirmative. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Reporting. Vehicle acknowledged.
Repairing. Unit ready. Building.
Vehicle affirmative. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit repaired. Construction complete. Repairing. New construction
Yes, sir.
options.
Ready and waiting.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Reporting.
New construction
At once.
options. Unit ready.
Awaiting orders.
Unit
Acknowledged.
repaired.
Acknowledged.
Repairing.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit repaired.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting order. Awaiting order. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Base is under
Affirmative.
attack.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting order. Affirmative. Reporting.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Cannot deploy here. Building.
Ready and waiting.
Repairing. Unit lost.
Reporting.
Agreed. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Repairing.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
repaired.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Building. Repairing.
Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Awaiting
Unit
orders.
repaired.
Affirmative. Vehicle
Construction
reporting.
complete. Unit repaired.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Awaiting order.
Agreed. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Construction
Acknowledged.
complete.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Repairing. Building. Repairing. Mission accomplished.
So very pretty, but oh so stubborn.